Bueno, welcome everybody. Here we are in an
What the
special episode of La Mesa del Desacuerdo. Firstly, I would like to, apologize because of our English, because I don't know what is gonna happen here. But we are today with Soltero, obviously, and Lilian.
Who the fuck is Lili, bro?
Okay, so Lili, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Lili. I'm Jaime's girlfriend.
Yeah, what the fuck? And do you speak English or can you speak Spanish?
Sí, hablo un poquito español, but English is much better for me.
Okay, I have one suggestion. Do like for the all people who is listening this podcast, they don't know anything about Lili, and Soltero doesn't know anything about Lili either. So I am gonna go to put the clothes on the dryer, and Soltero and Lilian, they are gonna meet each other. So here you are. Coming in 5 minutes.
The first 10 minutes. Okay, Lili, can I start with one question?
Please.
Okay, I want to know when did you meet for first time Jaime, and how do you think that your relationship evolved over the time?
So it's actually funny. Jaime and I met at a bar. Great place to meet somebody I know. And I didn't really think anything would come about it, but then he messaged me again and we met up again, and then before you know it, he had my heart. And then he took me on a trip with him, and I really thought he was crazy for wanting to keep meeting me, but we did. And then I had to go back to the United States.
Okay, because you are from Chicago, no?
Yes, I'm from Chicago, and I was in Madrid for a month over the summer for school.
Doing what?
That's studying Spanish for my degree. I'm getting 2 degrees, one in management and one in Spanish.
Okay,
so,
I'm doing management too. Like my master is innovation management and marketing.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
We're going to be the same person. We can both be bosses together.
I don't know if I'm going to be a good boss or not. Like, I was doing like one work of the university that talk about that, and is related about one scientific that thinks that the people that is close to the power normally has more like psychopaths, narcissisms, or Machiavellisms in his personality, you know. So
Oh, that's so good for us.
yeah, but that doesn't
It's a
mean
joke.
that there are no. But I know what you mean, but that doesn't mean that they are really bad people, because they have like low levels of that trend, you know, of psychopathy,
Okay.
so narcissism. So it's not that bad, because you need to have if there is like low that trends, I think that is not really that bad. But obviously, if it's bad, I don't know if it's bad or not really. You know, like I don't know.
So your professor said this to you?
Yeah, like I had to listen to a podcast that was rated about it, and then match that idea with one resource that I found, and what the resource was about. One recompilation of data that they did in Poland and in UK, and they saw that the people that wants to be a politician or whatever normally has like the how it's called, like the third is like the dark side is como in the personality is called, like in psychology, is like como the dark side, something like that. That is
Okay.
it matches with psychopaths, narcissism and Machiavellism. It's like the three of that, you know? It's crazy,
So-
it's crazy.
So he was saying, everybody in the class, go watch Why You're All Crazy.
Yeah, probably, that will happen, yeah. Yeah, okay. Do you want to know when I meet Jaime for first time?
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
Yeah, okay, because it's a good one because he's not from my same hood, he's not from my same career, he's not from my same school. Like we didn't went to anything together. So the thing is
Really?
that the thing is that one of my best friends live in the same block as me, and he went to the university with Jaime.
Oh, so you met in university. You didn't meet before?
Yeah, but we study in different universities. But my friend was in this. But one of my best friends was in the same class as Jaime. It's difficult.
Okay.
It's difficult to match. Okay, so the first time that we met with him was in. We went like to drink in a park over there in his university. And I went like with my friend. We went like over there, and we didn't have like enough alcohol because after that we have to go to another party. So we decided like to stole him the bottle, and that's the first time that I met him. Stealing him a bottle of vodka, or I don't know what was it. Yeah.
¿Qué gilipolleces están hablando por aquí, macho? Hey, what were you talking about?
But the thing is that Jaime always said when we talk about this history that he didn't want the bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, but it's the truth. Like we went to that. We went to that party to that place in where people were drinking, and the bottle cost us like 4 euros, and it was a horrible vodka that we bought in Carrefour Express, I think.
Well, yes, it was 4 euros.
Yeah, yes.
Of course it was going to be horrible.
Yeah. I get you. Okay, what were you talking about? Like how?
We
Did you meet?
we only talk about how did she meet you and how I did meet you. You know?
Okay. I would like to ask you like some question like for people to I don't know, to make like a mental image picture of you.
Okay.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Bro, we did like I know we did that. We did what she studied. We did everything, bro. So the context
Okay.
is over, bro. You don't have the
so
context, but the audience has the context.
Okay, so let me introduce like the first topic, or do you have any idea?
Go for it.
Any suggestion?
Well, wait. Jaime and I, we met, and then after I went back to the U.S., I thought he wouldn't keep talking to me, but he did. And then he came and visited me like 4 months later. And now I'm visiting him in Ireland, so obviously things went more well than I thought they would. That was part of the question you missed earlier.
Okay.
Well, I told him we met at a club, and now here we are.
Yes.
10 months later, so I figured we needed context on how we got here.
True.
Okay.
Okay, my topic. I was about to introduce like we have already talked in this season about difference of culture different culture of Ireland and Australia. So I would like to know how are you finding this country different in compare with USA, or like points of USA of the American culture that you would like to develop or bring it to the table and let's discuss it.
Politics.
No, not politics, just
No politics. Politics is boring, you know. I don't want to listen
Well,
that.
that's the main thing people bring up when they when I'm not in the U.S. and they find out I'm from the U.S., that's the first thing they'll bring up is politics.
Yeah, okay, but I don't really care too much about it. I can start with
Me
one.
neither.
I can start with one topic that I think that maybe is quite interesting, because I thought that Australia was going to be the same as United States in this topic, but it's not the same, and it's like the patriotism that have the people of their own country. I mean, like in Australia, I thought that everyone was going to have like a flag in their house, or that kind of things, and it's not really like that. And in United States, I think that is like very very popular doing that type of things, no?
True. Everybody's so proud over there. They put flags outside of literally everything. I mean, there's a flag outside my school. There's a flag in almost every classroom. There's flags everywhere.
Okay, because
Also,
the context is different, because because we are from Spain, and in Spain normally if you wear like a flag, if you have like a bracelet that is like a Spanish flag or whatever, normally is associated with like right hand of politics, right political parties. So it's like is in United States is like that, or it's more like everyone wears the flag because is symbolize United States and that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say everybody kind of does, but it's definitely the right side that supports it more.
but I should say that I completely understand your point, Soltero, and I think in USA it's more normal, like, to find that even if you are from the left side. Like, my point is that
Yeah.
when we were driving to your house, all the houses in Washington, they had the American flag, like, outside
Oh,
the
yeah.
house. So I know that maybe it's like the right side of the society, like the right hand of the society, but also, I mean, everyone has the flag, like everyone had the flag, like outside their houses. So I guess that
Right, but it's the right side that has it more.
okay.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, but the point of Spain, for example, is that if you have like that flag, you can only have it if you are from the right side. Like, it's, I don't know why, but the society see like the Spanish flag as a symbol of the right side. I don't know why.
The thing is like we have to open our mind, because right now we have like a different position about this situation in Spain. Brother, I don't know if you feel the same as me, but now that I live like far away from Spain, I feel more Spanish than ever, bro. Like, I'm more patriot than ever, and I'm really proud of being Spanish. I don't know, bro. It's just. And maybe in Spain, I didn't realize that back in the days.
I should say the same, and I think that I am more proud of being Spanish than ever. Like, I don't know. I always, for example, I have said to Lili like a lot of times during this trip, like, I love Spain, and I don't know, when you are outside home, also I think that when you see other cultures, you realize that what you had at home was incredible. Like, like Spanish culture, Spanish society is like incredible, and everything is incredible out of Spain. And I think that, yes, the farther you are from your house, the more you appreciate what you had.
But
I feel like maybe my opinion is just a little skewed because I want to leave the US, but as an American, I feel like a sense of shame when I leave the country, because everybody has this idea of America and how Americans behave, and they expect that from all Americans, and I think it's disappointing that the expectation that they have.
What is that expectation?
Like, they expect you to just be crazy and you don't care about anything, and like you have no sense of other cultures or how to respect people other from your country. So I don't know, like I don't like telling people I'm an American because then they think ideas of me that I don't want them to think of me because I don't like to fit the image that the other ones do.
Yeah, but the thing is that you are right, because normally when you think in American, you think the things that you say. You know, it's like no, but it's true, because I think that it's like a very strong country that is. Europe is very influenced by them in some ways. So we think, but for example, the thing is that I don't feel that for the American dream and that kind of things, I think that there are like bullshit. Like I don't think that America is really that good, you know? Like I just like when I had to decide the master, I was always telling Jaime, bro, I will never go to United States. Like if it's I don't know. For me, it's not attractive. It's not like it doesn't
Especially
look
if you're
safe.
if you're not from the U.S., then unfortunately the people in the U.S. don't treat the other people fairly or equally. So I honestly think that would probably be a good choice because you wouldn't have had the acceptance that you probably would have hoped for.
But do you think that happened in all the USA or
No.
not in the south part?
Well, definitely more in the South, but at the same time, like, no matter where you go, there are just people who are going to not even realize that they are being rude, but they are.
But
and
it's
they
in
have
the
no idea.
It's in the south because over there they have like big problems with all the illegal immigrants and that kind of thing. So it's just why only in the south part?
No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
It's just
but I
especially
mean-
in the
But
South.
why
I mean,
more in
why
the south? Like, it's
why
stronger
you
in the
point
south,
out
or-
that in the south?
Because the left and the right politics, the right is way stronger in the South than anywhere else. And so they just, I don't know, if you don't agree with them and you say anything about it, then they will get mad at you. Like one time I had someone stop talking to me for the rest of the night just because I said I didn't appreciate something that they said, and rather than just respecting that, they took that as, oh, wow, she's different. She doesn't agree with me, so let's ignore her. I don't know if that made sense.
Yes,
but
I mean, that makes sense. Also, I think that it's, well, now, like, la América Profunda, ¿no? Que sería, like, the south of America. I mean, she's living in Mississippi now, but I guess that the more south you are, like, the more right, as you have
yes,
said. Like,
yes.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you go closer to Chicago and it's not as bad, but you're still going to experience people not wanting, quote-unquote, outsiders is how they see it.
So, do you think... ¿Quién coño es el que se va a presentar a las elecciones?
Trump.
So, do you think that Trump is gonna... is gonna win?
I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? South, no? Okay.
Oh, well, also just being away from your country and feeling the pride. I mean, that's what he was saying. But I was saying I don't feel that outside of US.
Okay, but what is, like, I would like to know, what do you think? Because I think that my image or my expectations about US, they are quite of nice. I mean, I think that the society in general, not China, for example, but I think that rest of Europe, we see US as economic potential, or I don't know. I think that most of the people see US like not a kind of a dream, because I think that's a little bit something of the past, but I don't know. I think that mostly the society see US like with good eyes. I don't know.
Yeah, you
I mean,
think?
Especially for the for economic reasons. But
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my opinion, in the US, people don't work to live, they live to work. And why would you live to work?
Yeah, I
Like-
think
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I think that the social, when you think about USA, the social reasons normally they are bad. What do you think about them? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, there's like a lot of problems. Like if there is people being racist, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't. Guns. I think that it's not safe enough, bro. United States. Like, I think that in another countries you can have maybe not as much opportunities, maybe a point less, but your quality of life maybe is going to improve quite quite good. I don't know. What
A
do you
lot,
think,
yeah,
Lili?
I agree.
Like, what different things did you see? Did you saw in Spain when you were over there? Like,
Why the question will be also, why do you want to live in Spain? Like, what is attractive from Spain that you don't have in USA, or what are you finding, or what have you found outside of USA that you don't have or didn't have in USA?
I think the main reason I want to leave is for happiness, because like I said, like a lot of people, they just work, and that doesn't sound like a fun, good life to me. Like, that just, why are we living if we're just working? But in the US, like, everybody will move their whole life. Like, they'll move to a completely different part of the country just for working, and they'll move their whole family, and that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how is that I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good life to me. So I feel like in other places they value more family or friends, or like actually living rather than going to work all the time.
yeah, okay. So it's more related about the options that you have outside from the work. Like you see all the people really focus in United States about working, and they have like their base life is only related about the work, and they don't just sit down, calm down in a park or whatever things. Do you think
right versus
that everyone is
like
hurry up, no? Like is with
yes
rush, yeah.
And like I noticed in Spain, like people they'll go get drinks on like a Tuesday, and it's not that people in the US don't do that, but usually they're so tired from work they don't want to go do that. But like people in Spain, like they're always enjoying life. Like it doesn't matter what happened or what's going to happen, like they'll just keep enjoying the moment. And sometimes that's not the best idea, because sometimes you need to look towards the future, but at the same time it's not worth stressing about your whole life to I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, no, I think it makes sense, and I think like if we see it like with a broad view, no, I think that USA in general is a society of work, and Spain in general is a society of happiness or enjoying. Like everyone comes to Spain just to party. So I think neither of both are correct. Like I don't think like Spain is the perfect society just because of that, and I don't think like USA is the worst society just because of that. But I understand your point, no? And I understand that if you want to have like a good quality of life, and if you go to work and the only friends that you can make are people that only want to work, maybe it's not the best quality of life. Also, I don't know. I mean, good if that wasn't something about the society, would you live in USA? Like it's that the only reason why you would like to.
So I feel like it kind of like reflects back onto the people, because I don't want to just move to Spain just to go party all the time. Like, okay, great parties, woo! But like at the same time, you can see like with the people, like the difference in happiness. I mean, I go outside my house in the US, and there'd be 4 people, right, like walking in front of my house, and not a single one of them will say hi to me. Why? That makes no sense. But you go to Spain and you walk on the streets and you have no idea who any of the people are, and every single person will say hola or buenas, and
yeah, you think that?
Everybody's so much like more friendly, welcoming.
But only in a party context, no? I mean, like I think that Madrid, everyone is like full focus on their paths, and they don't really stop talking with the people in, like, everyone is only walking fast, doing what they have to think, and they don't care about nothing else. I think that Madrid has like is I think I know what you mean, but I think that for feeling that or watching that type of things, you have to go like a small city, so not Madrid, you know.
Yes, okay, but I think, I mean, I understand you and I understand her, and I think, like in the city in Madrid, in the city center of Madrid, or in a neighborhood close to the city center, you obviously don't have that. But I think outside, like the city center of Madrid or Spain in general, bro, I think that people is quite more nice. Like, for example, like the perfect example is when I go here to buy groceries or whatever, the person who is working there, she doesn't say anything. I mean, in Spain, when you are in Spain, at least you are gonna pay, and depends on the person. Obviously, it's a generalization, but I think that people in Spain are more friendly and more, well, like, much more like, hola, ¿qué tal? I mean,
You might not think they're the most friendly, but they're more friendly than the people that I'm used to.
Okay, so Australia is more like, where do I live right now, is more friendly than Madrid. It's more friendly, really more friendly. Like, you can go to a grocery store, and if you want to have a conversation over there with someone about life, you are going to have it. And it's like, bro, is everyone like too open to, like, I just feel like weird, and sometimes I feel like I'm acting like a little bit rude to the people that is over there, because I'm with my earphones or whatever. Like, it was like on my vibe, but like, people here is too open, and it's crazy because in Madrid, for me, Madrid is less now than what I have right now. It's crazy, but it's good to see that you point out of Madrid, because I point out of Australia comparing with Madrid, you know.
Got you.
I mean, also maybe it's a weather thing. I don't know. I think that maybe in Australia a lot of sunny days, the society is like happy, and I don't know, they want to interact more. But good point. I didn't know that about Australia.
It's crazy, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's like everyone is, yeah, it's happy. I don't know if it's for the sun, or what's the reason that everyone acts like that. But I think that is more because I'm living like in the countryside, so it's not like Sydney or Melbourne. That I think that Sydney or Melbourne, it has to be like more rude, more businessman, more that type of things. Here is like, bro, it's a small city. Multicultural city, is like very open. I don't know, it's like here is just different, bro. It's just, I think it's very way different than the other cities of Australia, and I'm saying that without knowing the other cities, because I didn't travel yet, but what I talk with the owner of the house is that is different each city, because it's like too far away. It's like going from one part of Europe to the other part of Europe. Like, that's quite big. Not like United States, but yeah.
I think maybe the point is that it's not like the city center of Perth. Like, obviously in the city center of Perth, no, you don't have.
Bro, in the city center, when I was living in the hostel, bro, I swear for God that all the days I was going to the grocery store to buy my lunch and whatever, and the people, brother, always was very kind. Like, I don't know, bro, everyone was like, I like that. It's like here I see that people in some point enjoy more their life than the people that lives in Madrid, because in Madrid is like, yeah, everyone has to do something, and everyone is have too many plans, and it doesn't take time to breathe, to take a walk, to go surfing like they
that's
do
true.
here. It's like, I don't know, here is like more peaceful in some ways. So probably that's what makes people more open to talk.
I I see your point, but you are gonna convince her to not live in Madrid. So let's move to another because Viva Madrid.
Lili, let's meet in Bali, bro. In Bali, it's better than Madrid. I thought they told me that it's better party than Madrid.
Don't worry, I still want to move to Madrid.
Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Okay, tell me,
Let's-
tell me the next topic, brother. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I am thinking about it. How was your last week? Let's talk, like, let's chat.
My last week. Okay, my last week was quite interesting. Not really. I went to class like the 3 days. The 3 days okay in class. But one day after class, I went with my friend Athul, that is like from South India, and he's just quite good guy. And I went for a lunch with him, and then the next day we came to my house, and we stay here just with eating nerds, and we ordered some dinner.
Eating nerds.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Wow, I was slow.
And that's it. Like I know I played with him Monopoly, because here was like the board game, you know. So I played.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Woo!
I win.
Monopoly is in English.
Yeah.
I win, and then after that, the next day I had like over here like a family dinner of the owner of the house, like too many people here over here, and I was like, it's like too many people, and I think that right now at the moment my personality in English is not good enough to form part of a group that is talking, you know. It's like it's like difficult to enter that, and everyone was from Australia. I was Aussie, so it was like very difficult to try to, you know.
Yeah, I said the same to Lili when we were in Edinburgh. When 2 days ago, no, or 3 days ago. I mean, we were in a place, and she started talking with two big big individuals. They were married.
Remind me which one this.
Big
in
older.
the magic
You mean
place.
with big
yeah.
older?
No, big. No.
Oh, fat.
Big, like big, fat, big
Fat.
individuals. And they were from Edinburgh. He was from Edinburgh, and she was from Germany. And they were talking, like, the three of them. They were talking, like, two of them and Lili. All of them, they were talking. And I said her, like, the same thing. I said to her the same thing. Like, I was able to understand everything. You are able to understand everything, but it's so difficult to be part of the conversation because you need to be, like, so accurate. Like, you need all your
Yeah.
comments need to be, like, so accurate, and it's almost impossible. Like, if you have a big conversation like this one, you can develop your points in much more words. But if you have one sentence each 3 minutes, it's impossible because you need to be so, like, that sentence needs to be so perfect.
Yeah, I found out that at the 2 minutes of the dinner. So before the dinner, like when everyone came over here, and I was like, I found out that, and I just eat a nerd and enjoy the dinner.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. Well, especially when people are making jokes too. When they're making jokes, like, even if you get the joke, it'll take you like just a little bit longer. And then it's like by the time you're laughing about it, everybody else is done laughing. And
Yeah, but the thing is that, for example, with the to trying to be fun or to trying to catch someone that is trying to be funny in English, for me I have to develop, I think, that part of my personality in English, because it's not developed. Like, I can, like, for example, when they match up two words to try to do like something funny or whatever, like, I don't have that good English like to understand that. So normally when I saw like TV shows or whatever that are trying to be funny, it's like I don't know, or stand-up comedy, like I don't know, it's okay, because for example I went one day to a theater that they were doing like Aero Teams magic tricks and that kind of things. I don't know why, but I just went, and I caught almost all the things, but it's not like the same sense of humor that I have in Spanish. So it's like you have to change your mind to understand and the context and everything. Yeah.
How I should, but and do you think that you will be able to understand everything at some point?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, no?
The only thing that you have to do is obviously put yourself in front of the TV and show stand-up comedy, or try to learn a little bit about how the experts in English do comedy. So you will notice that in your common areas, in your context, or whatever.
Yeah, I think that the point is to have already heard those jokes multiple times.
True.
Like the first time you hear something, maybe it's more complicated because you haven't heard it yet, but once you have hear the same jokes a lot of times, you can make the joke and you can understand like that joke. No, I think that it's, the same as English, no? When you start to talk about, when you start to learn the past simple, you are not able to make the past simple, but after...
Hello. Okay, Lili, what's the weirdest word that you know in Spanish?
Me?
Yeah.
The weirdest word?
What is the weirdest? Like,
I don't know.
I know what is the...
It has to be weird for her, not for me,
Like the weirdest sounding, or like
whatever you want, like the weirdest pronunciation, or the weirdest long, or the weirdest meaning, whatever.
I don't know.
Or I don't know, or
You
funny,
know
or funny, or whatever, I don't know.
Oh, I love the word tortuga.
Tortuga.
Why?
I don't know, it's just such like a funny word. Tortuga.
Turtle, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, tortuga.
Okay.
And you in English, Jaime?
Not the weirdest, but the most difficult to pronounce for me is function. Like function, like
Function.
Function.
You know that the word that people mispronounce most in English is mountain?
Is?
That's my favorite word that Jaime says.
What?
Because
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah,
Mountain.
no, is because they teach me that in the academy, that everyone said that wrong, bro. And you say it wrong, it's like mountain or something like that.
Yes,
No, mountain.
good.
Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you say mountain because usually the A sounds like E, so mountain, but it's mountain.
The other word that I love when he says, translate dinero.
Money.
Money.
Money. And how do you say money?
Money.
Money. Money.
Okay, because it's different, because for example, in United States, you say sweets or candies or lollies. I don't know which one is from each country, because in Australia I think that they say lollies, in United States they say candies, and UK they say sweets.
Okay. I never thought about that, but yeah, we do say candy.
But it's like for example, the UK English is a little bit different from the some words that are like different. Yeah. Which one is like,
for
the
example?
Yeah, go for it.
So yesterday I got a tattoo, and I was trying to figure out how to describe the size that I wanted. And so I said, I wanted to say it's a little bit smaller than a golf ball. But I had to say it's a wee bit smaller because they say wee bit versus little bit.
Yeah. I
Just a
didn't know
little
that.
difference.
Yeah.
Also, I think that, for example, she always say appreciate it when, I don't know.
Well,
when
that
we-
might just be me versus...
Okay, but appreciate it, got you,
Okay.
I don't know, there are things that, I mean, there are words or expressions that are so different in compare with here, or here in compare with USA, I don't know. Here or in UK they say cheers instead of thank you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
cheers in USA, they don't use it
Never.
in that context.
Unless you've got a drink with somebody and you
Yeah.
clink.
I did that with the pints. Like you put it together and cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Is cheers a word there in Australia, or it's just thank you?
Thank you, bro. Obviously,
Thank you. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
UK. It's a UK territory, no? It's an ex-UK.
Yeah,
I thought that maybe.
But I don't know, bro. It's like they select part from each country. You know, it's like a mix from UK
Well, in
and a
Aus-
mix from United States.
The people in Australia, they also have different words that aren't in either place either.
Yeah, obviously.
They have different.
Like,
yes.
especially like, I mean, I guess I heard people here have said mate, but I had always thought that mate was Australian thing. Mate, like,
Mate.
hey mate.
Like mate. Mate.
Yeah, I
like
say
our
that.
mate.
I say that a lot because I'm all the day saying bro, and one of
Yeah.
the house say to me like, here you don't have to say bro, like you have to say mate.
Wow, but pues you say bro, dices bro mazo veces, bro. Like, sí. Yo en español digo bro mazo veces, pero en inglés como que no tengo tanta esa manía. Y yo pienso que tú en plan en inglés como que lo estás diciendo mazo veces, ¿sabes?
I
¿Me
don't
pillas?
know. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just have like my fluent English because probably I talk with more students than you in the master, you know. So I have more people to say bro than you.
No, I got your point, but the Indians, do they say bro? I mean, they do here, but it's not like for us. Like when we talk in Spanish, we say bro. I don't know, bro, 2 times each sentence. Like
Yeah,
we
true.
say bro a lot of when we talk in Spanish. Here,
Yeah.
people in English, like they say to me bro, but what's up bro, and that is like
That-
when we
yeah.
are having a conversation, there is no bros in the sentences. I feel like we in Spanish, we use much more bro when we are talking in Spanish than people really do in English. Like,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we don't say that at all, and I mean, well, not at all. I mean, we do say it, but like not like how much you guys say it.
but when you are speaking with someone, how will you call him? I mean, or 2 boys or 2 girls. Like, how will
I mean,
they call
so
each other?
from where I'm from near Chicago, we would say hey guys, like, and
But-
that's including everybody. But then in the South, we would say y'all, blah 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 blah,
But-
y'all,
Yo.
y'all.
Okay, but
Yo,
then
yo.
in the sentences,
Yo, like a rapper.
like if you are like, for example, now Soltero, when he is talking, or probably I am doing it too, but I am not.
I mean, we just don't say it as much. But if we did, maybe it would be dude or
dude.
dude. Come
Buddy.
Come on,
Wow.
dude.
We saw yesterday last chapter of Shameless because she watched all the series, all the show, but not the last 2 seasons. So we directly saw the last chapter.
It's amazing. Eh? We should not talk about what happened over there, but I think that is like so fucking amazing. Like for me, it's like a perfect ending. And mostly after the season of the COVID, that was like a little bit shit for me. I don't know if you watched that because it's like the 2 or 3rd last one. I don't know.
No, I think she didn't. I mean, the last 2 seasons you didn't watch them, no?
Right.
Okay, so the point is that I didn't. Do you remember that you saw, like, we watched it in my house before going to Bilbao? Because I mean I
but
watched
over-
all
over-
the series, but not the last 2 seasons neither. Like when
Yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
bored, and you said me, you have to finish the show, and even if you are not finished it, we can see the last chapter. And we saw, I think that we saw the 3 or the 4 in your house first, eating nerds,
yeah.
like 3 or 4, and
I
then
thought that was
watching-
2 days. Yeah, 2 days. We saw like the
Oh,
last 3-4 episodes in 2 days. Yeah, yeah.
And then in my house the last one, and what I like of the last one is like the last part when Frank, like the letter of Frank, is my favorite part of the last one. Like when he
probably
is
cry with
saying-
that. I the first time that I saw that, I was like fucking crying over there
Hey,
with
don't
my
give any
nerd.
spoilers.
No, we
No,
don't give
Jesus.
nothing.
No spoilers. What if your viewers have not?
No,
Nah,
that's
but
not my. I mean,
I say
think
that I say
when
that I say that I only cry, but I'm a cry baby, so everyone don't worry about it.
I don't know, but it's a good chapter. I know that Miguel and Pablo were watching the show when I was in Spain in January, so maybe they are still watching it, but I don't know. If they are listening to this podcast,
Sorry
I am
for
sure
my
that it's gonna
English.
be.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let's move on. Let's talk about a different topic. I was going to say something, but I can't remember.
Okay, last watermelon because I have to go class. Okay, so
Okay,
the last melon. I don't really like. Do you have any idea?
No. I
Well,
have on my mind already. Okay, let's talk about one topic that I think that is quite popular in United States, and I want to know that what happened with the Adderall at the universities, that everyone is eating that for studying.
Like why?
Adderall,
Like what? I don't.
like what?
Literal.
I know what it is, but like what? I don't know what.
What happened in? I don't know if you. I thought that you
like-
were not.
I
You
know your
would.
point, yes.
You know, but what happened is that in United States, that's what I read, and maybe it's not true, but I'm going to tell you, and then you can tell me about that. The thing is that the competitions in the universities is too high, so for getting better notes or to getting better grades, everyone wants to be in the library eating Adderall to be the best one of the class. So they have like a really big problem. Like Adderall is like a medicament that they use over like you can buy if you have like permission of the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That is because you can concentrate, and it's like to concentrate more. It's an amphetamine. It's definitely an amphetamine. So what happened over there? Is that true? Is not true?
Well, I think this also shows that people live to work.
Yeah, okay.
Because so it's definitely true. I mean, I wouldn't say that everybody takes it, but if you have access to it, there's a good chance that you're probably going to take it. The thing is, it's kind of expensive right now. It's like $15 per pill. I mean, depending on who you buy it from, right? But $15 for one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
And you need what? 2 or 3 a day?
Yeah.
2 or 3 a day.
Depending on how strong they are.
What crazy?
Have you guys ever tried it?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. I just read it.
I have not either, but I've heard it is super helpful.
I heard too that it's super helpful also. Like you can be hours and hours in a row in the library. I have heard that. Like I don't know, but
Hypothetically.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's crazy. So maybe in a future that could be a possibility if I'm
it's
struggling with my master over here, because it's too much harder doing it in another language. Like in Spanish, the difficulty was easy, but now doing a master in English, the difficulty is really high. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know nothing about English to read, to to write. It's like too much skills. I
Yeah,
need.
I think it's so demanding. Like I don't know. It's a master by itself. It's demanding. Like in Spanish, a master. I guess that it's also demanding. Demanded or demanded? Demanded.
They're very demanding.
No, but it requires my time. Okay. It's demanding, but I think that doing it in English is like double demanding. Like you have to put so many time and so many effort in everything.
Yeah,
Bro-
there's twice as much thinking.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So
Oh, okay. Go
ahead.
for it, Lili.
No,
You
go. I was gonna say, this was going with the Adderall conversation. There's even been an instance where I heard of somebody taking it just to clean their house because they were so behind on their homework that they needed the Adderall just to clean their house.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nah, crazy,
So-
crazy.
So, woo.
So you think that in USA is so popular, no? Okay, Soltero, did you watch it in a Netflix documentary or something like that? Because
Yeah.
I think that you have already said this to me like when we were in Madrid or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, another topic, because now I'm thinking about different topics. Okay, I'm going to tell both that I have like an option in the university to go abroad to study in another country one semester, and I was like thinking, okay, maybe for the second year I should go to another country. And did you know that I have the option that I'm never going to do it, but I have the option like to going back to Madrid, like to doing in the IE. IE is
Sí,
called.
en la IE. Yo tampoco sé decirla en inglés. Qué buena.
Yeah. So over there, bro, like over there, I have like the option to go. I have to go like plenty options, like go for like a lot of different countries. But to read that, I have the option to go to Madrid. Is like, what the fuck?
Which are your favorite options, or what? I mean, have you thought about it?
I don't know, bro, because I don't know how expensive it's going to be that, or how it's going to work that. But it's just, bro, if I earn enough to the next year doing that, it's crazy, because I will choose going to Singapore probably if I have the option.
I don't even know what is Singapore.
Bro,
It's close to Australia. I mean, it's Asia, obviously.
I don't know.
but-
It's in Asia, but the thing is that Singapore is like a very small. I think, I don't know, bro. Let me check, bro. But I if it's the one that I'm talking about, is very small. The thing is that it's a country very small, and is one of the richest country in Asia, because their economy is like very well developed, because they have very few options for the people that try to invest over there and build their own business or whatever. So it's like, I don't know, they say that technology is very good. It's close to Bhutan. Bhutan is the country that they say that they have they put like a lot of budget, the government, to invest on the social resources to try to the people be happy, and it's supposed that it's the happiest country in the world.
Is part of Malaysia or not?
Singapore.
I mean, it's in Malaysia, like just
Yeah,
below.
yeah,
the
yeah.
sea.
No, but Singapore is Singapore.
Kuala
I think.
Lumpur is like. Eh?
Singapore is Singapore, I think. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. It's in the same island. No, but a nice
yeah,
opportunity, bro.
Yeah, bro, but I don't know, bro, because I'm just like, what will happen with my rent over here, if I have to still pay in it or no? What will happen with everything? It's like, just for me, it's like not. I don't know if I will have the option, because maybe it's like to trying to get too high when maybe it's enough to be already in Australia, you know?
But do you have do you have a year contract of rent or something? Like, do you have to be there?
No,
anyways?
the only thing is that I have to say 4 weeks before I leave.
Okay, so that's no problem, no? I mean, I guess that you would, if you decide to do it, you will need to know weeks and months before going, so that's no problem, no? To
Yeah,
say
but
to your...
but the thing is like, bro, I'm not going to carry everything to the new country. I don't think I have too much. How do you say, like, luggage, baggage?
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luggage, yep.
Yeah.
but if you could bring everything to Australia, you would be able to bring everything to Singapore. Like, you have 2 suitcases,
Yeah,
you don't have
yeah.
more, no? I mean,
That's true. That's
I
true.
brought here.
That's true. I don't know. I need to know how to develop myself because I'm not really comfort right now in Australia in the way that I don't have like my plenty like friends. Like it's like I'm just like working over here right now. So maybe it's time to focus over here. And if the next year when they send me the email or whatever, I can check the option. I will think. I don't know.
I doubt they speak English there. Do you know? I mean, maybe at the university, but like if you went to go get groceries, would they?
They speak English for sure in Singapore. You don't have to worry
They do?
about it. Yeah, for
They
sure.
do? Oh.
I think that yes. Like I think that Singapore is like they have like so many big companies over there, so probably everyone speaks English.
It's an island.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good. Singapore is, bro.
I mean, it's
it's
an island connected by a
It's
bridge.
the country is too small that
What the fuck?
they have a limitation of cars. So if you want to buy a new car, you have to wait until someone that has car stop using it. So it can give
Wow.
you your what's called the thing that to identify the car. What's called the thing that is like up
The
front.
license plate?
Yeah, that one. So you have to wait for the license of another car until you can get your one. But yes, it's crazy. But Singapore is like over there in that city is the city that everyone is like with the most spacest walking life. You know, like they walk like the fastest. They walk like the third one or the second one is Madrid. So the first one is Singapore.
Huh.
It's crazy.
So
It's crazy.
el ritmo de vida es crazy, ¿no?
Yeah, but it's like if everyone businessman I imagine everyone with the businessman with the suits going in a skyscraper, going up, having a meeting, going down, going, you know,
Snorting some Adderall.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go class soon, so I think the podcast is gonna...
It's finished, no?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for letting me join you today.
Thank you for being
a pleasure
here.
for having you here, obviously.
Nada, para todo el que haya llegado hasta aquí escuchando, que nos
¿Qué os ha
vemos la
parecido?
semana que viene.
A mí se me
Que
hace raro
poner en los
estar en
comentarios.
español ahora, tío. Se me hace hasta rarillo.
A mí también.
Bueno, dejadlo en comentarios que si os ha gustado, si hemos hablado en inglés, si no, ¿qué os ha parecido? A tope con la cope.
Chao.